you. So let's go and get into it. Do you have an activity target? So what I mean by this is that activity, well, target you can also refer to as a goal. So let's just kind of call the target though to kind of have you something a little focused in on. Because what I mean by this is basically is if you're really serious about your health, you're going to have some type of activity target you want to focus on. And especially if you're rather busy through the week and through the day, you're going to have to plan it a little more. So we can talk about this as activity, which means just doing something, step it up, exercise, at least you're using some type of formal program or whatever. And then there's training. Training could be you're actually focused in on what you're doing. You really intend you're going through. Think about this with your professional athletes, they have training camp. It's not exercise camp, it's training camp. So that's one idea is you focus in, you do what you got to do, get done over it. Yet, let's just focus on at least activity. So which means you're off the couch. So do you have that activity target, AKA goal? Are you walking, say, 7,500 steps a day? Are you exercising at least 3 to 4 times a week, whatever that's going to be for you? Are you maybe walking around the block X amount of times? Are you getting so much mileage in, whether that is walking, jogging, cycling, something? And this is definitely because with the body and the mind, you definitely use it or you lose it. And sometimes you don't necessarily lose it all the way. It just means it takes longer for you to gain it back. And it's so much more important just to keep yourself active no matter what's going on. You can definitely find out the difference with going through and realizing people that are at least physically active, they do something every day. You look at them, it provides you energy. It gives you, sorry, my extra cord, you're about to fall to the desk. Activity, it clears your brain. It has so many benefits of at least doing, as we've talked about a while back, is in the group, there's something to do, a 10-minute activity challenge, which means you just take 10 minutes from your day, set this aside, and you say walk. That has a huge benefit versus doing nothing because your body adapts to what you do. And if you spend most of your time sitting down, your body is going to adapt to you sitting down, especially if it's in the same chair or whatever. It's going to adapt to sit in that chair. You want to get up and move. If you have a hard time moving around, that usually means, not all the time, but usually means you need to get up and move more. So that idea is get up and get yourself going. But what is your activity goal? For myself personally, right now, the way I'm trained is I got 3 days a week that I do resistance training on. And right now it's a combination. It depends on what it is. I use a lot of body weight exercises. I might use my kettlebells, a weighted backpack, barbell, dumbbell. It kind of varies. At least 2 days a week right now, I'm doing what's called ruck walks, where I put weight in my backpack and I go for a walk. For me right now, it's I got 25 pounds in the backpack and I'm going for 4 miles. Apparently the military standard is 15 minutes a mile. I'm not there yet, but I'm working there. So that's normally Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, my lifting days. Tuesday, Thursday, I'll do the ruck walk. Saturdays varies. Saturdays, I might go for a ruck walk. I might just go for a plain walk. I might do some type of lifting. And then Sundays, right now, I go through and just do some stretching, mobility, foam rolling, stuff like that. So at least I'm doing something 7 days a week. What is it for you? Do you have any type of target? And if you don't, I strongly suggest you get one. But as we talk about a lot on this channel, is making sure that you go through and do something it's something you kind of want to do. Now, I have to say kind of want to do because I don't want to do anything. I want to sit on the couch. Well, that ain't going to do any good. You're going to find an activity at least you're willing to go through and do, and then set a target for it, and then do that daily and weekly. Also, like the challenge. Like right now, we've been talking about, well, last week I talked about more so in the group, the Facebook group, which the link is in the description, doing a little push-up challenge. So there's 100 push-ups a day challenge. Don't let that scare you because a lot of people that think push-ups, they automatically think standard military style push-ups. You can do those, but you can also scale it to your ability. You can do it up against a wall. You can do it inclined, so you're say doing it onto a counter or a desk. So there's ways to make it easier. You can still get the 100 in at your ability level. So that way there you're not over injuring your shoulders or arms or anything like that. So I'm doing that on top of my regular training. And this morning, sometimes I do 20 I'm at the position at least I can do full push-ups, the standard push-ups I was talking about. Sometimes I do 20 reps, sometimes I do 25. It just depends on what I'm feeling. I think today, right now, I'm at the 2 sets of 20, so 40 altogether. But overall, bottom line here is, do you have any type of activity challenge? Do you have a target challenge? Activity target challenge or activity target. I think you know where I'm getting here. If not, get yourself one. And if one easy way to start, again, this is in my Facebook group, link in the description. Start with the 10 minutes a day challenge. If that's what if you're so busy you can't find availability in there, 10 minutes challenge. 10 minutes. You might set your alarm for 10 minutes earlier. Walk around your bedroom or walk around your apartment or house. Maybe after dinner, let your stomach settle, then go out for a 10-minute walk. That's where you start at. That's where you can go through. Easy one to do. Want to go for a gentle bike ride in your neighborhood? Do a bike ride. But at least do something. And plus, if you have kids, what type of example you can at least lead for your kids? Let you know mom or dad can still be active. Grandma, grandpa can still be active. They can still do things. Versus, I mean, today's age, and now my first game console was Atari 2600, which I still have. But today's kids, they're more so focused so much on the electronics, which I never had growing up. I always played, was mostly going outside, playing all the time. Kids don't have that now. But if you can set the example for your kids, you can still active, you can still fit it in for your day. What impact is that going to have on them? All right. So again, if you want to help with any of that there, if you want to get yourself questions about what you can do on your activity challenge, if you want to figure out what it is you want, what you might be able to do, and the 10 minutes a day challenge, the push-up challenge, all those are in my Facebook group. The link is in the description. So let me know how that's going. We start that there and we tomorrow. So take care and balance. All right. Catch you then.